Very good evening to all of you. Well, this is Ryan, and today I am sitting here for the debate session. And my topic is urbanization is a good sign of the progress? My favor is not, because it has many disadvantages. Like say, then it's makes the crowdation of the areas and making space inflections and the produce too many diseases and the like so many what we say is that the viruses and doesn't takes rapidly actions, and the crime mortality, infant mortality, racial discriminations will be happen too much. And there's the biggest problem, that is the pollution, soil erosion, flood. That's all.
So you say, but by the urbanization we can remove many type of diseases like corona. By the urbanization we can remove.
How can I say that?
Why not?
Okay, is urbanization will
Listen. Firstly, listen. In the urbanization there is many facilities. By the facility we can make any type of antidotes.
okay. Then you make, first of all, then you make problems and makes the result. This is not a better.
Okay, I think nowadays urbanization sector is increasing day by day, and also people's living there. Why? Because they like their facilities.
Okay.
They like their facilities.
What's conditions that they like the facilities, like urban areas?
Because just like a school,
Wow.
good education,
Okay.
and also hospitals,
Okay.
and many things that never found in rural areas.
How can you say that the rural areas
Okay,
doesn't have the
which type of education you found in rural area?
better educations?
Better education.
Yeah,
How you
we
say?
can receive it the better educations by the
Listen.
making us our efforts and the comfortable with the all
We are
students.
we are discussing cause of
You speak loud.
urbanization. Cause of urbanization, because this type of facilities I think doesn't happen in rural area.
How can you say that, and how can you claim that the rural areas have the best educations,
Okay,
best treatment
I think in which
activities?
rural areas you found that good facilities of educations and hospitals and many things.
Okay, I have a better example. That's the Nagari village in the Meghalaya. That has the most advanced village in that the
And what's the
region.
condition of Bihar, and what's the condition of UP, and what's the condition of Haryana?
Then the urbanization people's going the deep to the rural area. Then the condition will also be mortalized and go deeper.
Listen me. According to urbanization means what? It's a basic needs. Urbanization
Okay.
is a basic needs that we get by the urbanization only for. Nowadays, listen. Nowadays, mostly population increasing day by day. How can we fill many resources? By the urbanization, we can fill easily. Without urbanization, we can't.
Urbanization is the most variant problems of the earth, because it is the more dangerous. That's produced, I've said that there's some produce many pollutions, the health
in the
problems,
rural-
diseases. Listen me first.
Okay.
You have completed. There's the many problems like the soil erosion, the flood, the deforestation, the cause of the hunting animals, and the making the what we say that the soils erosion and the making the soils impurities. That's are the many diseases that's produced from the urbanization area. And there's one point you have noted that the urbanization areas have the more death ratio than the rural area. I have given one example. In India, there's the 983.37% of the people's death in every day among the 1 lakh peoples in urban area. And what the ratio of the rural area? Then the 482.63% only one day. Then how can you claim that the
How I believe you have correct data.
I have a correct data? I have the what we say the UNESCO.
You have
Yeah.
okay. Mostly I think you say we are cutting a tree.
Yeah.
Really, urban people cutting a tree.
Yeah, urban people want more. They cut the trees everywhere.
Listen,
We have
rural area people cuts mostly tree.
Okay, how can
and
you claim
also, because in the urban area we are using for preparing food.
Okay.
Gas.
Okay.
But in the rural area they are using woods and
Okay.
what we can say dumbbell.
Okay.
They are using dumbbell. Cause of dumbbell, do you know methane gas and also CO2 increasing?
Okay.
I think in the too much quantity.
Okay. That's I have the many points that can be you makes you wrong. The first one point, they can't cut the woods. They are picking the woods that are the disappearing on the grounds. And the second one,
Okay,
the
how
wood
is
is a
it
has,
disappear- okay,
listen me, wood has a low calorific value than the science, and the liquid petroleum coals are that's are the inflammable material that's produce more too many pollutions. Then how can you claim that the wood, the burning of wood produce the too many smokes and the many diseases?
How much pollution increasing by LPG?
Okay, that's the very much calorific value than the LPG produce. I have a data. The 50,000 calorific value. That's the inflammable material also. So it can produce CO, carbon monoxides, and the CO2. That's the many harmful gases that are produced, and we can
Okay,
get.
listen here. If urbanization is a bad, then why our government want to do urbanization? And nowadays going on.
Okay, we are not talking that the urbanization is a good sign of the. We are talking
That's
that.
our topic. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, it's not talking that the government is a government. Why the government? What we say the development for the urban areas. The urban.
Listen, cause of some disadvantage, we shouldn't.
Can you give this some disadvantage of the rural area?
Why not? In the rural area, there is a many type of disease.
Which
in
one?
Yeah, they don't think about their health.
Okay.
In the, they, I think, living in the soil, and
Okay.
just like in past time, what's happened? Cause of one disease.
We
I
are not
think-
talking about the past time. Please be in the present time and the
Also in the present time, many type of disease, just like
give disadvantages.
yeah, listen me. Before sometimes what's going on? Chunky fever, you know very
Okay.
well, and some fevers. Cause of that fevers, many people are were died.
Okay.
In the rural area only for, not urban area.
Did you know Chamki fever?
Yeah,
You have said that.
yeah.
Then how the Chamki fever will be impulsed and get too much epidemic?
Yeah, by the I think by the some bacteria that's
Okay.
happen in a rural area.
Did you know name of the bacteria?
No, I don't know.
Then how can you claim that?
Why?
The bacteria has come from the what we say the lab theory and the impulsed in the lychee for the better growth, better growth,
where lychee-
and then
listen,
the
where
villagers,
lychee,
customers, and they take it, and they get affected from them.
Okay, in the urban area, lychee too much product.
Yeah.
Product.
Everyone, everywhere the food products are the
Listen, in the
producers.
rural area, I think too much production of lychee. You
Okay.
see, in, what's their name is? I think Muzaffarpur.
Okay, where does that fertilizer and the better growth, what if better
Listen,
growth injections
yeah, you
come
say-
from?
I think urban areas.
Okay, that's the main source. Then how can you derive that?
Okay, if you are don't using that type of fertilizer, then why I make?
Okay, so why can you making the
Listen,
advertising that?
Think. If my product is not selling, then why I make?
Then
why
you
I,
are-
why I wearing why I wearing loss?
What loss?
It means if my product is not selling, then why I wearing loss? Why I wear loss?
We are not wearing loss.
Suppose that I'm giving example. If suppose that if my just like it's a product,
Okay.
if is it not selling
Okay.
in market, then why are making again and again and again?
You have to change your selling, what is selling ability to represent
Listen,
these materials
in
to the
market,
people's.
listen, in the market, too much fertilizer and many what we can say.
I think there the whole numbers of the
many
fertilizers
fertilizers
came
are
from the urban
selling
area.
in the market, and who are purchased? Rulers peoples are purchased that type of product, and they are using. If you are using, what can I do?
Okay,
Only
the
my
urban area
product-
peoples want that their selling products will be anything, and however they want to only